Good day, sir. I am the last reporter. My topic assigned, it is all about multiplying and dividing integers. Learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to describe and interpret the multiplication and division of integers using materials such as algebra tiles, counters, and shape and cards. Number 2. Perform the multiplication and division of integers. Number 3. Solve routine and non-routine problems involving multiplication and division of integers using appropriate strategies and tools. Lesson opener. Study the example below. Show how these number sentences work using algebra tiles, chips, counters, or cards. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. 3 times negative 4 is equal to negative 12. Negative 3 times 4 is equal to negative 12. Negative 3 times negative 4 is equal to positive 12. Negative 3 times 0 is equal to 0. If 12 plus 4 is equal to 3, negative 12 plus 4 is equal to negative 3. Negative 12 plus negative 4 is positive 3. 12 plus negative 4 is equal to negative 3. 0 plus 4 is equal to 0. So, if in this lesson opener, we as a student, we study the examples and show what is the number sentence work using the algebra tiles, chip, and counters. Let's focus. In visualizing multiplication and division of integers, we must use algebra tiles, chips, counters, or cards. So, positive integers, positive integers, positive integers. When we say negative integers, negative integers, negative integers. Multiplication of integers. Multiplication is that repeated addition. The number that we multiply are called the factors, while the answer in multiplication is called the product. So, number 1 example. 3 times 4 means the 3 groups of 4. So, 3 groups times 4. So, 3 ka-groups multiply into 4. It is 12. So, 3 times 4 is equal to 12. The second example, 3 times negative 4 means 3 groups of negative 4. Or when we say 3 times negative 4, so 3 groups multiplied into negative, so the answer also is negative. So 3 times negative 4, 3 groups means 3 multiply into negative, the answer is negative. So 3 times negative 4, the answer is negative 12. The second one is, the third example, negative 3 times 4 means the negative of 3 groups of 4. So, negative, so kibali, dito natin malalaman ang negative ka-groups multiply into 4. So, the answer when negative 3 times 4, if we flip the negative 3 into positive 4, the answer is negative also. When we say negative 4 times negative 3, the answer is positive. So, observe that negative 3 times 4 is equal to negative, open parentheses, times positive 4, close parentheses, is equal to negative 12. Negative 3 times negative 4, example number 4, means the negative of 3 groups of negative of 4. So, negative 3 groups, multiply it into negative 4. Kay, sa negative in one group, there will be 4. So, in 3 groups times 4 is equal to 12. Flip that 3 groups of 4 is 12. Nagets na ba niyo kung unsa ang multiplication of integers? Okay, thank you. Division of integers. Recall that the division is the inverse of multiplication. In a division sentences, the first number is a dividend, which tell us the total number of elements. The second number is the divisor, which may be referred to as a number of groups or number of members in a group. In this lesson, we refer the divisor as the number of groups. Take note that the number of groups, if the divisor is a negative, we will flip the chips. Here are the example. Number 1 example. 12 plus 4 is equal to 3. So, how many members are there in each group is that 12 is divided into 4 groups. So, 12 divided into 4 groups, therefore, each group has 3 members. The second example, negative 12 plus 4 is equal to negative 3. How many members are there in each group if negative 12 is divided into negative 4 groups? So, negative 12 divided into 4 groups, therefore, each group has negative 3 members. Because in 4 group also, in 4 group rather, so 3 plus 3 plus 3, it is equal to 12. Example number 3. Negative 12 plus negative 4 is equal to positive. How many members are there in each group if negative 12 is divided into negative 4 groups? Since our second number is negative, we flip the tiles because we cannot have negative numbers of group. So, negative convert into a positive, so therefore, each group has 3 members. The last example, 12 plus negative 4 is equal to negative 3, means how many members are there in each group if 12 is divided into negative 4 groups. Since our second number is negative, we flip the tiles because we cannot have a negative number of groups. So, negative man, so the answer will be negative because 12 plus negative 4, it is negative 3 members of each group. That's all for our report. Thank you and God bless.